So right now we're here getting ready to pick up my bike. Got Brother Ray here, and here at Scoot Richmond. And yeah, we're gonna pick up the bike outside. Erica and Keith hard at work. So I'm picking up the new one. This is the 2025 Triumph Tiger GT Explorer. It's got the 8-gallon tank, the cast wheels. Note the monster horn here, ready to go. Yeah, I mean, full bags, the same bags that Brother Ray has, and we'll go. So this is the bike that I traded in on the Triumph. V100 Mandela Wind Tunnel 1954 edition from Moto Guzzi. It's a great bike. It's got just under 6,000 miles on it. Really ready for its first service. I already had the initial oil change done at 1,000 miles, and it's got everything on it. It's got ASV shift levers. These are shift and brake levers. These are fabulous. I really like them. I might even look at some for the Tiger because they're very adjustable. They're more adjustable than the stock ones. They look cool too. You get the big ass horn on it. The Moto Guzzi factory auxiliary lights that just plug and play, which is nice. It's got the heated seat, the comfort heated seat, and the factory bags, top case, side cases. So all in all, it's just a nice bike. And for me, it just wasn't the right bike. And so for someone else, absolutely. We know Bob Corfield, for example, loves his. That's one of the reasons I bought it. But it really does kind of the same things as my other bike, the R1250 RS. So with the Tiger, got something else going on. So let's talk about this thing first. Where is the antenna for this?
Yeah, the antenna on this bike, if I remember correctly, which I'll check before you go just to be sure, usually you're going to hold it just underneath the passenger seat on this little plastic piece here, and that will allow you to start the bike. So you'll hold it against there, and since I have the fob in my hand, I can start the motorcycle no matter what. But they've moved the antenna a couple times on this model, God only knows why. So like I said, I'll double check to make sure that they haven't moved it again. But it's always under the seat somewhere, and you hold it up against a part that's next to the passenger seat. But anywho, key fob in my hand. I want to go ahead and turn this bike on. So the way that I do that, yeah, it's like a 4-step process. I'm going to click all the way up on this switch here. So one click. You're going to see your little blind spot monitoring lights light up, see the dash come on.
Welcome,
I'll tell you, welcome, Joe. Very cute. And then we're on our main dash here. So when I want to prime the fuel pump, I'm going to click this into one more down position. You'll hear it turn on. You'll see the screen kind of do its little thing. And then you're ready to start at that point. So we won't do it now so we can continue talking, but clutch in, and you would press this button down to actually start the motorcycle. Yep. So basically it goes all the way up is on and off, middle is you're ready to start, and then down is start. So you'll get used to it as time goes on. Up top here you got your hazards, so you can pop those on if you need to, and you'll see your little indicators at the top right and left there. Home button is going to take me to the main menu of this screen. So if I press on that, it'll take you back to wherever you were before in the menu. but you have a joystick next to the horn button here.
Yep.
And right now we're in the display settings. You can tell because it says it right up there, and it'll also indicate what side or what option you're in at any given time. So you can change your brightness, you can change the theme, which will be like kind of the color of the dash generally. Language, units, you can change your date and time in here. There is something called a shift indicator, which is you know what that is, it'll flash at you to shift. I can't stand it, so it's off right now, but you can turn it on if you want to. You can change your name in here. If I want to go back to select a different menu, all I have to do is go left. So I can scroll down to bike, I'll go right, and then I can go into rider aids. This will be traction control, ABS. You can see each option here, and I can go like down or up depending on what sensitivity I want. Map, that'll be throttle mapping.
Cool.
You got traction control in here. You usually won't have to fiddle with any of this stuff because it is specific to whatever riding mode you're currently in. But you can change whatever you would like. When I want to get out of this screen, I actually have to press in to tell it that I'm done selecting options. TPMS, this will be tire pressure monitoring. Once you're actually moving, you can see your pressures.
Sure.
When you're sitting still, it won't tell you shit, so just heads up on that. Damping, that'll be your suspension again. You go in here, you can kind of dial it down or dial it up depending on what you need.
And so each mode is configurable. Yeah.
It is, yeah. Coolant stuff, any warnings that come up you can see in here. You got service indicator here, and then settings. This is gonna be your riding modes as well. So this is where you can change the individual settings of each one. They're all on default right now from the factory, but if you wanted to change them, you would select one, go into the options, and dial it in however you'd like. Go left to get out of here. Traction control is on, shift assist is on, hill hold is on, blind spot radar, everything's on. Indicators are manual, you can do self-cancel. I don't know why they're called manual when they do it themselves. So it's auto canceling when they're in manual, and then self-cancel is what it sounds like. You can set a factory reset if you need to, if you like screw something up.
Okay.
Go left to get out of there. We'll go to journey. This will be your trip meters and your fuel status stuff. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Yep.
And then we've got Bluetooth function down here. So
largely we won't use because it never works.
It doesn't even work anyways. But if you ever do want to use it, you can go down to settings, you can go to devices, then you'll pair it like a regular device. So it's actually really easy to pair. I'll get out of here, and the only way that I can get out of this menu is to hit this home button again. So it's an enter and an exit. Horn is in the usual spot. Turn signals, you know what those do. Mode button, you can select your mode on the fly. So you got a few different options: road, sport, off-road, rider specific, and then rain. Road is perfectly fine for today.
Yeah.
Cruise control, I haven't used this switch in quite a while, just to be transparent, but if I remember correctly, you press down to set and you'll see that little option come up there, and then you'll hit set again to actually set your speed. So one click turns
like
the system on. Exactly. And then you set your speed. That way if you hit it on accident, you don't turn on the cruise control like at whatever speed you're going. Heated grips are here. If you need to turn those on, you'll have a little indicator there: hot, medium, mild, off. Same with, what's up here? Heated seats.
Yep.
Hot, mild, off. And then this is the fog light button here. What's this one? This is high beam, low beam. So click that once to turn them on, click it once to turn them off. Pretty straightforward on that. Now this little guy, if I pop this open, you got to give it like a good click all the way away from you. That'll come open super easy. When you want to put it back in, you're going to, I'm so short that I can never seem to do this, but let's see.
Yeah.
Give that a really good press. Let's see here. See, we were just talking about this being a giant pain in the ass, and here we are, and it's being a giant pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't y'all just make this key activated? Like, why is this so
like
dumb?
A normal one. I use
Such a pain.
Yeah, the key is on.
Yeah. So flip this guy up, and then give it a good press. Maybe Brendan can teach us the ways. Oh, I think that worked.
I
Nice
wonder
work.
if it matters which position this is in. I mean, the ignition has to be on.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible that I could understand if the bike is running, it would have a setting for that, but If it's not running, then I don't see why they would be so fussy.
Nope.
Oh, we were so close.
I usually do it
This
on
is
the sides.
On the side, yeah.
Here.
Yeah, you know more about this than we do,
you-
Ray. You do it all the time. You're a pro. Yeah, hey!
Yeah.
That's like what you want to listen for, and I just can never seem to figure that
Put it
out.
on either side.
I
Yeah.
want to do it.
I lift it up and then push it on the. Yep.
Nice, yep, you got it. Okay, cool. Now we all learned something. To get the seat off,
Yep.
you have a little flippy key in here. We'll come around. Those little dummy keys have the same cut, so you can get your seat off without the fob. But there's a keyhole like right under the rider's seat there. You'll hear it pop. Now you want to be careful because it's heated, so it's connected. Got a little phone holder in here if you ever need it. There's a USB under here as well.
Yep.
Got a little Allen key there for God knows what.
Show.
Yeah, for nothing.
2 positions on this, right?
Two positions on the seat.
Let's put it in a low position.
Sometimes there's a little trigger here
Okay.
to release the main seat, so we'll wiggle it, get it off of there.
Oh, and
I'm
then
gonna
you've
move
got this
this for a
bar
second.
here. So I guess it is on the low, right?
It probably is. Yep, it is currently.
Okay, that's okay.
But fuses, battery, everything that you need is under there.
We have in our battery tender link.
Yeah, there is one sticking out. I believe I saw it earlier. I think it's on this side actually.
Okay.
I'm currently in the way of it, so let me put this back on. Yeah, there it is.
Okay,
Yep.
good to know.
So now you know where that is. This is gonna have
Then
to
it
go.
just goes in forward.
It does, yeah. So it's like down and then forward, and you'll see that little guy like pop back into place,
Yep.
and that's kind of your indicator that it worked.
Front.
Get this back on, some way, somehow. There it goes. Take the key out,
It's kind of a
and then
funny. Now, do these keys work for the?
they should, yeah. Yep, you got that. Anything in there?
Yep.
Nice.
That's
Okay, good.
That's all that.
Cool.
One of the things I like about these bags, like Ray's, is that you can latch them without locking them.
Yeah, I
And
appreciate that.
that's nice. Especially if you're just riding around, you're not
Yeah,
leaving it for the night.
I'm with you.
And in fact, I'll just leave that in there. And all of this, for now, could be my tank bag in the top case.
Love it. Any other questions about it? The windscreen is pretty straightforward. It's just that little grab bar, and you can move that up and down as needed. Yep.
Yep.
Levers are adjustable. You got these little knobs on each
Oh,
side, so you
right,
can
right.
pull them out and then twist that knob. Counterclockwise is going to bring the lever closer to you. Clockwise is going to bring it further away. I will say that the clutch breaks on these bikes like pretty late, so I like to have it closer to my hand because I
Yeah.
like a closer friction zone, but
too.
that's just my own taste.
Same with the brake. This is pretty far out.
Yeah, they're always set so far.
And that's it.
What else, Joe? Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What
Well,
am I
here's your-
missing, bro?
Give you your key fob so I don't forget. I have this microphone on me still.
Thank you.
Thank you. So good to see you.
So good to see you. So, getting ready to go here, bro.
All right. First ride.
Yep, you got new tires here.
New shoes for both of us. Good Dunlops, right?
Yep. Alrighty, so let's make sure we're paired,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.
All right, man.
Here we go. Here we go on the first ride of the new bike.